Hey y'all, Coach Simmons here, and let's go ahead and talk about it one more time. If you see my channel, you know I talk about this ad nauseum about Jackson State and their damn stadium. I wasn't gonna do the video about this again, but Councilman Stokes brought it up, and people seem to think this is a new topic. So let me go ahead and just first give you my backstory on what I've told you about before and how Jackson can get this done. First, Councilman Stokes was quoted as saying, "The governor needs to do his job and go give Jackson State a stadium." So we can go ahead and use the current location for the cancer center to bring no high paying jobs, good quality jobs into Jackson. So they can expand the research over there. Make Jackson the hub it's supposed to be. Everything he said is correct. Jackson State is a state school. State schools do fall under the governor, hence the word state schools. But let's be honest, people. I live in the South. Mississippi, birthplace of my family. Governor Tater Tot does not look like y'all in Jackson as a city. He doesn't like you in Jackson. I'm not gonna say what it really is, but he don't like y'all in Jackson. Put it like that. The president of the United States don't like y'all in Jackson. So there's really no way in hell Jackson State will get any assistance outside of Jackson State to build that stadium. Now in Texas, we build stadiums like people change draws. It's nothing to put $60, $80 million for a new stadium for high school students. It's not a problem. It's what we do. But in Jackson, you got to get it out the mud. And y'all known for doing that. So on my channel, I've did this video before many times. One of the things I mentioned, the biggest employer in Mississippi is Sanderson Farms Chicken. You can do naming rights for the stadium, 20 mil over 20 years or 10 years. People said nobody would do a deal with Sanderson Chicken. It sounds racist, a chicken place named for a black school. Then next month, the SEC, which is in the SWAC's footprint, came out with Sanderson Farms Chicken as a big sponsor. You want to know what that price was? $20 million. So just having Sanderson Farms as a naming rights, y'all don't want to do that. That's fine. First, you got to find out the price of the stadium and the kind of stadium you want to use. You're in the South. You need an advantage as an HBCU. First, what size stadium do you want? Looking at the size of the stadium, right now you're not going to need 60,000 seats. It's not going to be required. 45 to 50,000 seats is perfect. I believe that's what my man Ken Clark once said. Okay. What are the competing stadiums with that price? We know Northwestern's $700 and $800 million stadium. That's out of the question. But let's talk about ones that are in the question. Orlando, UFC's bounce house, $80 million. The Carrier Dome, which I mentioned before, in Syracuse, adjusted for inflation, $90 million. So let's use that one because you're in the South and you need to have a advantage. Having a dome stadium in the South is an advantage. So let's take that one. 45, 50,000 seats. You can put basketball in there as well as football. Hey, you can put track in there you want to. You're in the South. It's your stadium. Have fun with it. But now let's get down to the brass tacks. How are you going to get $95 million? You finance it. You finance it. Finance a 10 to 12-year note. Actually, do a 15-year note. I'm pretty sure Jackson State has a pretty good credit rating. You finance that 15-year note to pay the money up front to build this $95 million stadium. But how are you going to pay it back? Because, Coach, if we ain't got $95 million now, we ain't going to have it then. I gave you the answer. I gave you the cheat answer to the question. This answer is actually what's used by PWIs when they want to get new stadiums. And people always say, well, you think the white man's ice is cooler. I ain't saying the white man's ice is colder. But at least his ice is in the damn freezer. Ours sitting outside in the sun. We're going to go ahead and get this done with the number 800. You mean to tell me, and I've seen schools, and I keep bringing up this school for a reason. University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley, sold influence, sold tickets, and naming whatever they could to local businesses to get like $5 million. That's a recurring fee. Jackson, Mississippi, the state, Mississippi, the country of the United States of America. You can't get 800 people. Well, you ask, no, I'm not one of them. 800 people. It's all you need for 10,000 seat stadium. For $10,000 seats. That's it. Let them have free reign to go on into the basketball, to the football, as well as track and field that you have inside of the stadium. They got tickets to go in every event that's not, every event that is school sanctioned in their stadium. Their seats are their seats. Let's break down the math on that. Well, Coach, 800 times 10,000, $8 million. You're not close to the number you need to get this done, Coach. Okay. $8 million recurring. You sell those seats every year, $10,000. It's $8 million recurring over the life of the note that you're on. So if you take $8 million times 10, that is $80 million. Take $8 million times 5. Let's do the math, people. 5 million, 10 million, 15 million, 20 million, 25 million, 30 million, 35 million, $40 million. It's $120 million over 15 years, over the life of that note. That's not including anything else you get from that stadium. Not including any ticket sales for the basketball game besides 800 tickets, besides the football game besides 800 tickets, concerts, venues. You can have bowl games there. Yes, make your own bowl game. Yes, you can definitely have NCAA basketball games there for the March Madness. You can use it at your whim. That note is paid by 800 people nationwide. We didn't even talk about what the money you'll get for selling that stadium to the cancer center. But hell, what do I know? I'm Coach Simmons. Good luck, Jackson. Moving for you.